Let's see it. Earthquakes. Zaps in the core. Gets down the Revenge Tower and the Bomb Hive with the Zaps. It's going to be the RC Charge Root Riders. When is the last time we've seen this strategy? Welcome to the style warm-up. Today we've got Vatic Esports' new only French roster taking on the Sigma squad. And first up, it's Kingsman coming in against Jatten's base, and he's bringing the Meteor Golems with the Queen Charge with no Fireball on this one. So, where is he going to be going with the Queen Charge? I assume into maybe one of the Fire Spitters, but we'll see. We will see. He's got the Flame Flinger currently selected. I don't know if he'll run the Flame Flinger still. We'll see. Yeah, looks like it's in a Flame Flinger this area down here. Uses the Barbarian to test for any traps, Teslas, Spring Traps, whatever it may be. No traps in this location so far, so it's looking good so far. Now sends in the Queen from the top side of the base. She takes a bunch of damage, does have to invis. No Ice Golem or anything to go ahead of this Queen, as we normally do see in the strategy. So has to invest 2 invis spells already. Skellies are going to go run over to the Flame Flinger. He has to do something about that. Invises again, but does get the value. He's going to find some Spring Traps. Queen ability is in a bad spot. Here comes the Giant Bomb. Oh, he loses the Queen ability. The Warden's quite low on health. Not an amazing start so far. He recalls out, misses the healers, loses a healer to a Seeking Air Mine. Giant's going to go down very quickly. Now recalls the Queen, and it's looking okay. The CC is Lord. Longshot's going to finish off the healers. He's got no healers left. Oh, he's got 2 healers. Okay. He does have 2 healers. Okay. Scared me for a second there. Flame Flinger has set the funnel. Things should go into the mono. He does have the Revenge Tower on the very back end of this base. The Queen is dead. The Queen died. How did the Queen die? What? Oh, no. This is not looking good at all for Vatic to start off this match. He sends in the final Meteor Golems, but the mono shreds one of those Meteor Golemites there. RC now working on the mono. Does go invisible. Longshot still shooting down. King on the outside of the base. He's totally isolated. 0 support from anybody. He's going to get shredded by the enemy Queen there. Rages up in the core to make sure the Town Hall does go down, and it should. Now pops the Eternal Timer. Overgoes the Revenge Tower. RC's now going to split. The Fox is going to go down, but she is going to live for a little bit longer. The Scatter Shot is not going to be able to take her down here, but the Ricochet Cannon and the Minion Prince probably will be enough to take her out. The Warden gets sniped by the Fire Spitter there. And now this is going to fizzle out here. The Overgo spell is about to wear off. The Minion Prince is on his RC. He decides to save the Meteor Golems. And this is going to fall very, very short here. A little bit messy at the start there with the Queen. Had to invest a bunch of spells to keep her alive. And even though he invested like 4 invis spells there, he still lost the Queen ability. So we'll just watch for a couple more seconds here. I think this one's going to probably end at about the 75% mark. We'll see. And Danny is up next against Nes4X's base, and he needs to get above, I think, a 75% 2-star to take the lead here. So very achievable, and they will be wanting to take the lead here. He's going to be using the Warden Charge Fireball into the Meteor Golems. Doesn't look crazy here, just looks like a normal Fireball onto the Ricochet Cannon. Nicely done so far. And boys, a reminder, if you are enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe. I think over 90% of viewers are not subscribed, so smash the subscribe button to support the channel. And also, if you do want to watch the matches live, you can do so by following my Twitch, ACOC Live. Anyways, Meteor Golems now going into the Town Hall. This Meteor Golem is going to get shredded by the Ricochet Cannon and the Bomb Hive. He Skelly spells a little bit late to try and help out that RC on the entry here. The King is also coming in from the left-hand side of the base. He's going to go now to the left-hand side. Oh, no. Oh, no, the King was going in. He's good. Okay. Now going to engage with the long shot. The Furnace is doing a bunch of damage, I think, right there. Now rages up in the core, and it's now just going to be a giant spam through the core of this base. It's looking okay so far. A free spell would be really nice against that Revenge Tower, Inferno Tower, Bomb Hive, group in the core there. But he doesn't bring a free spell, interestingly. Oh, what is the RC doing? He told himself in a bit of a panic. I don't think it was necessary, but I guess he wanted to make sure his Warden didn't die. Rages up again. Still has the Queen ability to pop. Yet to use that. Meteor Golem's now working through the back end. Queen ability maybe to get through the walls. There we go. Giant is out. He's going to punch through the walls nice and quick. Still has the King and RC ability with an Ice Golem to utilize. The Mono and the Minion Prince are the real threat here. The Queen is going to get the Mono down. I think she's shortly going to die afterwards to the minion prince. Things are fizzling out over on the right-hand side of the base there with the warden going down. The giant is very healthy, so he can get more value here. The minion prince is really the only thing that I think might cause him issues here. But the RC should lock on. Come on, RC, lock on. Okay, she does. Giant is tanking right now. He's going to go down, though. King is still healthy. It all depends if the king can tank for the RC. And right now, the RC is going to run ahead. But as long as the Expo doesn't lock onto his RC, I think he's looking okay here. The RC is going to run ahead. Finds a spring trap. She is going to die to the scatter. He has a super barb to use. King is still alive and healthy. Has some snakes. Now sends in a wall breaker. The Expo doesn't go down. No, it does go down. Oh my god. Okay. I think it's okay. Is it? No, the scatter's going to be able to hold here, I think. This wizard tower is going to take down the super wizard. And I think no matter what, it's probably going to be a time for... Wait, hold on a minute. The headhunter onto the elixir storage. King is on the scatter. He can no longer be shot. There's no way the wizard tower is going to stop the king with like 2,000 hit points right there. And it's going to be a 3-star to start the match from the Sigma squad. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a crazy match. Tryhard is next, taking on Danny's base with the Root Riders. Let's check out the equipments. Looking fairly basic here. Is he going to do the RC charge? Yes, he certainly is. It's going to be the RC charge Root Riders. When is the last time we've seen this strategy? I'm excited, man. This is my strategy right here. Let's see it. Okay. RC is going to move in to the back end of the fire spitter there. This isolated revenge tower is quite scary. He may log launcher it down. Possibly. The Yeti gets some insanely nice value there. Gets down the air defense. Really clean so far. Bomb Hive is going to now hit his Fox. Oh, he loses the Fox. That's a bit of a rip. I'm not going to lie. That is a bit of a rip. Okay, is he going to go into the revenge tower? Surely he is, right? Yeah, so he's going to send in the queen with an ice golem. No giant arrow to use here. The headhunters are quite scary, but they do get kind of cooked there by the Valks. Nice ice golem freeze onto the merge cannon, minion prince, and ice golems there. And log launcher is now doing its job. This builder hut is distracted right now. It's not going to heal up the revenge tower. And that is going to go down nice and early. Minion prince and the enemy king are being quite annoying here because the headhunters are getting hit by the ice golem. The root rider is now coming in behind the other fire spitter. This is a really good plan, I'm not going to lie. I'm just scared about that RC without the Fox. Okay, it's looking really good so far. Enters behind both fire spitters and gets down the revenge tower early. I mean, on paper, this should be an easy 3-star, but the root riders, I wouldn't put it past them. So look, the healers right now aren't doing a great job. He loses some healers. Pops the Eternal Tome now. Queen is going to split into the core. He does overgrowth. The long shot is on his queen. He's okay, though. Can pop the queen ability now. Yes, he does. Sorry, the multi-inferno is not on his queen. Yes, it is. Oh, the damage on the queen is crazy right now. The warden on the inferno. Oh, God. It's fizzling out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. He has the RC ability, and it has done its job. He has got through the mono. All of the root riders are dead. The giant is moving in now with the queen. He's got 2 invis spells to utilize. Lets the warden die. Saves the RC. Is he going to save the queen? No. No, he's not going to save the queen. Maybe he's going to save the invis for the RC. Nope, just kidding. Is he going to swag the invis? Is it... What? Okay, he does place the invis with the queen. Dude, what? This is why root riders suck. How did this fail? That was one of the, most perfect plans I've ever seen. He went behind both fire spitters, got the revenge tower down early, and still fell this short with the root riders. That is insane. Let's get into the next one. Checo is next, up against Synthe's base, and he's bringing the meteor golems once again. So, let's see what he's going to do here. He has the fireball on the warden. Now, he's running 3 earthquake, which makes me think he's going to be aiming for the clan castle here. Maybe probably one of the poison towers if I had to pre-fire what he's going to do. I think that does reach the CC. In fact, I'm almost positive it does. Okay, let's see. So he's going to send in 2 balloons on, 1 balloon there to test for traps ahead of the bomb tower there. Another 2 balloons plus a super barb to take down the arch tower. 1 invis, no, misses the S. Okay, it worked. It worked. I thought it was going to go over to the Tesla. How did it not go to the air defense? Sorry. Wow, really good fireball value, though. Oh, he's got him moving in. Save your Warden. Yes, he does. Nice job. Looking okay right now. Expo is going to stay on the Warden, so the healers aren't going to switch for now. Needs to be careful of this bomb hive, because if that snipes his healers, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble here without any healers. Uh-oh. One bomb. It takes 3 bombs. Uh-oh. The bomb. The bomb. He has the totem. He has the totem to keep his healers alive. Okay, it's fine. It's not the best value from the totem, but it's worth keeping those healers alive. Although they are really weak, so I worry if the poison tower may finish off the healers here. The mono is on his queen. He pops her ability. Did he misclick the... Oh, this is not going very well. Things are kind of overshooting the mono here. Tons of skeleton traps in that area. RC and the king now onto the right-hand side of the base. Let's zoom out a little bit to see everything that's happening right now. I guess this is probably the baited entry, right? This is the obvious entry. Get the CC down. Enter behind the fire spitters. What is the Warden doing? Giant goes into the core. He's only going to get 1 hit off and then die. Rages up. Now sends in the overgrowth spell. The queen doesn't have the ability. He used it really early on. RC on the outside of the base is still doing okay. He doesn't have the snowflake. He does have the rocket spear. Can pop it now. Probably going to be in charge of taking down the revenge tower if I had to guess. That's doing so much damage though. The king is dead as well. Oh no, it's not looking like a 3-star, but as long as they get over... what was it? I mean, it looks to me like... What's that? I don't know math, but I think they're still going to be in the lead here on stars and percentage. So it's not all too bad. It's not a 3-star though, and it would have been really nice to get a 2-star lead here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. The healers are currently healing up 1 Meteor Golem instead of the queen, so she's going to go down. And although he does have a bunch of Meteor Golems left, it's not going to be enough power to get through the base here. Let's watch for a little bit longer, even though it's not going to make it. Ricochet Cannon's going to clear the final Meteor Golems. That Meteor Golem is going to stay alive. The healer is still up, but they are just slowly dying, even though they have 19,000 hit points. The enemy king is now engaging. He's going to finish off all of them and tank for the Ricochet Cannon. And this one is a high percentage, but it is going to fall short at probably the 92% mark. Anat is up next, and he's bringing the Root Riders once again. This is the second Root Rider hit from Vatic, this time with the Angry Jelly on the Warden for an Angry Jelly charge with the hit. Bro, I'm just going to pre-fire it now. There's no way the Healing Tome is going to do enough healing to keep those roots alive. I feel like you need the Eternal Tome on Esports mode. I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm going to pre-fire here. Let's see if I'm wrong. I mean, we're only, 20 seconds into the attack, but man, we already saw that Root Rider hit from Tryhard, and they get cooked. This Warden is also super slow here, trying to get through the Fire Spitter with the 2 Builder Huts. He invises... Oh, Warden. Okay, he's okay. The Ray Spell's working, but it retargets him, and he's going to have to wait even longer now to get the Multi-Arch Tower down. Oh, boy. He might have to invest another spell as well. I'm not sure, though. I'm really not sure here. It's looking a little bit ugly already. Here comes the Warden. He's going to be in range of both Multi-Arch Towers. Has to invis to keep the Warden alive. Where is he going to enter into next? Oh, he can recall the Warden. Okay, nice. Spent a minute on the Warden charge there for 11% of the base. Really good spot here for the Log Launcher, though, for sure. He can get the Mono, Bomb Hive, and maybe even get to the Town Hall if he's got a Meteor Golem in the Log Launcher, dare I say. Unfortunately, the Mono is going to snipe the Giant before it does go down. Here comes the Root Riders now onto the right-hand side of the base. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. But again, no Eternal Tome. Oh, it's ugly. I don't know. Okay, so now he's finding all the bait around the back end of that Fire Spitter. Pops the Healing Tome really early. The Warden gets locked onto by a Builder Hut and maybe the Inferno Tower as well. The Giant's still alive. He's got Yetis coming out of the CC now. The Warden dies to the Headhunters. Oh my god. He swags half of the Healing Tome. And there's just 0 chance for this attack now. He's got nothing for the Revenge Tower but 1 free spell, and that is it. He should get the Town Hall down with the Queen. He has the King and RC ability to use. Here comes the Revenge Tower, though. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. The Root Riders get melted in like half a second. Tries to keep the Queen alive to get that Ricochet and Inferno down. She can get the Inferno down, but she's going to die to the Rico. The Revenge Tower kills his entire army. And it's going to fall short once again for Vatic at the 70% mark. I told you, boys. I pre-fired it. The Healing Tome does not do enough healing in this meta. And unfortunately, 73% is probably going to be the final. Just kidding. 70... It's going to be a 76%. Oh, it's not looking good for Vatic here. And ESK is up next with the Meteor Golems. Once again, that's 3 out of 3 hits from the Sigma squad here with the Meteor Golems. But let's see what they can do. A 3-star here would put them in a really good position because Vatic would have to 3-star their 2 remaining attacks. So come on, let's go. Really nice fireball onto the Expo there. Takes down a Fire Spitter. Damages the Ricochet, which is getting healed up right now, but should go down to the Warden fairly soon. Tesla is on his Warden, not the Sneezy, which is nice. Okay. Super Wizard Tower is in range. Watch the healers. The Super Wizard Tower. The Super Wizard Tower on the healers. Okay, he's fine. He has to invis the Warden, though. It's a little messy at the start here already. The Super Wizard Tower chains onto all of his healers. The King on the outside of the base now. Sends in another totem. All of the traps are around this town hall. He's got Teslas, skeleton traps, every single trap here to slow down this entry into the town hall. Still... Oh, what is that rage spell? He rages up like 2 Meteor Golems. The Queen does walk into the rage. Still yet to place in the RC. King is getting stuck on the wall on the enemy RC. He gets fried. Oh, this is not looking good at all. The Ricochet Cannon instantly locks onto the RC. The Fox gets springed. He has to pop the R... Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's throwing. Queen is going to go inside. Warden is going to walk with the 1 giant. Just kidding. No, he's not. He's going to troll Mr. ESK here. Meteor Golems in the core. Only 1 spell left to use. Still got these really heavy compartments to deal with. He freezes the mono. Minion Prince in the core is going to really slow down those Meteor Golems. Still does have the Queen ability to use. He's at 54% here. Uh-oh. Everything's dead in the core to the mono and the merge cannon. And it's all down to the Queen, who basically just needs to get as much percentage as possible. He has a Warden charge, but that's going to fall out short. Oh, this was a really ugly entry. Everything basically died right at the start. And it just didn't really have a chance after that. Let's see what he can do with the percentage here. Luckily, the Queen is being tanked for by the giant there. And the Sneezy does get just a bit more value. He has 3 super barbs to use, so minimum 3 more buildings. The Queen clones are going to die out. The giant's going to die, and then the Queen will shortly die afterwards. But she does get 1 more army camp, and he manages to push it up to a very respectable percentage here. Can he get into the 80s? Maybe. I feel like a little bit sloppy there with the percentage. You're probably going to got like 1 or 2 more buildings. It's going to end at a 79% 2-star. Next up is Synthé with the Dragon Spam and the Zaps. What? Okay. Balloons now to snipe the mortar. He doesn't have the giant arrow. What are his plans for the Zaps here? Is he going to zap the entire core down? He so is, isn't he? Let's see it. Earthquakes. Zaps in the core. Gets down the Revenge Tower and the Bomb Hive with the Zaps. Holy OP. Okay, now sends in the Flame Flinger to the right-hand side of the base. A very surgical approach here from Synthé. But that was a lot of spell space invested into taking down just 2 buildings. In fact, it was 8 lightnings. Now sends in the dragons with a double rage into the town hall. What is this madman cooking? Okay, 3 totem spells to utilize. First totem spell is in. Doesn't distract the long shot. The dragons are going to take him down. The death damage is a little bit annoying. Minion Prince is going to ditch some of those dragons there. Queen now on the right-hand side of the base with her ability. RC on the left-hand side of the base with her ability. RC is getting a lot of heat right now. She's going to be splashed by the scatter. Giant's quite low on health. The Inferno Tower over here is going to stay up. He's got nothing that can take down that Inferno now. And things are very slowly fizzling out here. The RC dies. The Minion Prince and the Warden is what's left. There's always a chance. He does have... Oh, the Minion Prince takes so much damage there from the Seek and Air Mine. The Flame Flinger's still working. Oh, he forces the Minion Prince ability as well. And the Minion Prince dies. Gets a little bit unlucky there with the traps in the core. And now the Inferno Tower is just going to kill everything. Let's see what he's got in that Flame Flinger, though. It's not even like a minute into this attack and everything was already basically dead. Really nice try, but I feel like TH18, I don't know. It's a little bit harder than just placing the Queen on one side, placing the RC on one side, doing some zaps in the core and spamming the dragons, but let's see. Super Minions out of the Flame Flinger. The Inferno is going to die, so in theory they can get a lot more value unless the Inferno is going to kill. Nah, they're good, they're good. They are going to live. Where are they going to go next? Either way, they're going to die. It's going to fall short for Synthé. And man, Sigma Squad, if they 3-star the next attack, they will be victorious in this war. Jatin is in, and he must 3-star this attack to secure the victory for his team, and he's bringing the Meteor Golems. Let's check out the equipment. Fireball on the Warden. Queen is basic. King is basic. RC is basic. Okay. Another Meteor Golem attack from the Sigma Squad. Let's go. Let's see it from Jatin. I'm kind of rooting for him, not going to lie. Vatic running this really burnt... I don't even know who was running this base, but I think Stars, like, did something to this base, and then maybe he was running it. I don't know, but this base is burnt to absolute crisp. So I'm hoping Jatin can score this one. I think he's going to try and fireball the air sweeper here, because that would get the mono, the poison tower, and the expo. And I think, no, it wouldn't reach the scatter, I don't think. Maybe, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wouldn't reach the scatter shot, unfortunate. Okay. When is he going to fireball? Is he going to waste the time on the Super Wizard Tower? Oh, rages up the Warden. Has to invis. Oh, Jatin, why would you rage? Okay, I'm scared, Jatin. Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. Alright, so where's the fireball? Where's the fireball? Is it into the core? Surely it's not into the core. Okay, just fireballs the expo there. Oh, this is a little bit messy. I don't think this is his exact plan here, but he's now going to get down the mono with the Warden charge, spending a lot of time here, but the value is really nice. I hope he's going to go into the left-hand side because it looks a lot better than this right-hand side. Yes, he is. Come on. Let's go. Meteor Golem's in. Bomb Hive might be a little bit annoying, but it is kind of out of range. The healers should be safe, but don't quote me on that one. Healers, healers, healers. Yes, they're safe. Okay. We're now going into the Revenge Tower. Get that down nice and early and enter behind the Fire Spitter. Hopefully it doesn't be annoying and maybe snipe the healers or something, but they should be out of range in a second now. King is on the outside of the base. Meteor Golem's moving inward. Troop Launcher is doing its thing. Warden is majorly throwing right now. There we go. He does hide. Over goes to the core. Now sends in the RC with the King. Poisons the poisons the enemy clan castle. Only a minute and 20 seconds on the clock here. Not a lot of time to work with at all. And he's halfway through the base now. Come on, Jatin. Last push. Should be able to maybe totem the Revenge Tower. The Overgo's going to wear off any second now. There it is. Okay, now rages up. Pops the Queen ability. Revenge Tower goes down really quick. Oh my god, it's looking good. It's looking so good. Come on, Jatin. Final push. Where's the totem spell? Is he going to distract the Expo and the Scatter? I think. We'll see, though. Still has the King ability. Still has the RC ability to use. 2 spells to utilize. RC Fox is still up. She's being tanked for by the Meteor Golems. And I think Jatin is going to 3-star. And the Sigma Squad are going to win this match against Vatic Esports. Who would have predicted that, man? We need to put some respect on the Sigma Squad's name because, bro, I mean, they have been using basically 5 Meteor Golem hits, but the attacks have been clean. And Jatin absolutely crushes this base. Look at how much stuff there is left alive on this attack. Wow, what an insane hit. GG's to the Sigma Squad. I need to cough. Let's get right into the final 2 hits. Nez 4X is up next, but he can't win anyway, so he's probably going to have some fun here with the Dragon Spam. Okay. Totem Spell onto the Expo. He's going to take that down with the Flame Flinger. Balloons coming in. Interesting, interesting. I assume it's going to be one of those Totem Spam hits through the entirety of this base. He does have an Ice Hound. So I wonder where he's going to use that. I don't know. Probably I'm going to guess he's going to go into the Revenge Tower here because he can enter behind both of the Air Sweepers if he Giant Arrows down this one. Just kidding. He doesn't have the Giant Arrow. Okay. One archer comes out from the CC, which is actually really annoying. He's probably going to have to invest maybe the baby dragon here to take that out, or just let the damage hit his flame flinger, which isn't really ideal. He's just going to let the damage hit his flame flinger. I feel like he's given up a little bit here. He totems to kill the archer. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I guess it is going to distract the expo, but not like you needed to distract the expo here anyways. A bit unfortunate there, but yeah, I mean, it's one archer, one spell. Probably not the biggest deal. Anyways, now sends in the queen with a dragon to support. Sends in the ice hound to freeze up the initial entry here. Meteor staff on the minion prince. He does freeze the revenge tower. Rages up the dragons with the eternal tome. Also sends in the minion prince ability. He's only got the king ability left to utilize. The queen is nice and healthy right now, though. I think the giant's dead, unless he's gone off and ran away somewhere. I don't know. Dragons in the core. Minion prince ability wears off right now. Oh, this back end. Okay, he does overgrowth the fire spitter. Minion prince is getting fried. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The town hall. The town hall. Does he get the town hall down? Okay, the fire spitter dies. He is going to get the town... Wait. Yeah, he is. Okay. Jeez, that was close. Okay, he almost didn't get the town hall down there. He's got 4 totems. The queen is healthy. I feel like the only real threat here is the mono and maybe that inferno in the core if the warden can't take that down. But he is going to be able to. He skelly spells onto the mono. And totems the mono as well. And also totems to save the super minions there. Queen is still doing her thing. The healers have somehow died. The warden's still alive in the core. Uses the final totem to distract the monolith once again. Queen is going to start punching a wall. Just kidding. She's going to be able to get down the fire spitter. That is clutch. Expo looks onto the queen. Final totem spell onto the mono. Pops the king ability. And it is going to be a 3-star for Vatic Esports. So look, unless the Sigma squad 1-star their next hit, they are going to win this match. But let's see what they're going to bring in their final hit. And Palmer is the final player to attack. And yet again, it's the Meteor Golems. And he has one thing that he needs to get down here, and that's the town hall. So please, Palmer, just go right into the town hall, bro. He fireballs onto the fire spitter. I assume he's then going to go into the mono and just get the town hall down. Please. Please just get the town hall down. Okay, Archer's coming out of the CC. Warden is just out of range of the bomb hive there, I think. Bro, look at the range of that thing. That is disgusting. Okay, now sends in the Meteor Golems. He is going to go into the mono to get the town hall down nice and early here. He has the log launcher selected. Sends in the queen with the giant arrow. Oh, nice zaps. Whoa, look at that. Oh my god. Giant arrow is dual purpose to damage up the mono and take down the bomb hive and the revenge tower. Holy crap. Okay. Going into the town hall now. King, queen, and RC have all walked. So it's just the warden with the MG in the core. That's a little scary. Not going to lie. Not a lot of pathing for them. They're going to eventually join up back up with the heroes. Although the heroes are staying nice and healthy. The queen is a little low on health. But she is, for the most part, staying safe. He pops the RC ability now. And maybe a little bit early, because he's now going to lose the fox because of that. But okay, why not? Meteor Golems in the core are kind of getting shredded without the queen there to help them out. King ability still yet to utilize. And a totem. Okay. Minion Prince was going to look onto his RC there. He does save the RC. King ability now would be nice to get through those Tesla. Maybe he's going to hold it though. Okay, now he pops it. Nice. Does some damage. That's good. Minion Prince is going to snipe the RC. Warden is going to stay up with the healers. He's got one healer left alive. No, everything's dead. Everything dies at the compartment down here. There's just too many traps around this area. And it's a really scary compartment. But a really cool plan here from Palmo. And yeah, the Sigma squad do beat Vatic in the style warm-up here. Which means that Vatic will not be advancing to the style cup itself. Rip to Vatic. I was expecting they probably would, but here we are. And they're knocked out of the competition early. So, yeah, I mean, as always, we'll do our mini-match recap. Wait for this attack to finish up. The Super Wizard Tower is probably going to snipe the Warden any second now. But am I going to have to sit here and watch the Sneezy die as well and punch the Ricochet? Please seek... Oh my gosh, it's still alive. Oh, okay. Hopefully he ended the attack. Anyways, let's go out. He has ended the hit. And it is going to be a victory for the Sigma squad. Oh my god, what a result. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So look, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe and you can watch matches live on ACOC Live. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.